Hey everyone, welcome to another music reaction video. I'm NetherCloud, and today we're going to be checking out another track by Ren, Back on 74 / Message in a Bottle. The last three songs that I did were very emotional in different ways, but very hard-hitting, and several of you guys suggested I check out some of his lighter stuff. I'm not 100% sure I got this right. I think this is supposed to be on the lighter side of what he does. Maybe not. Maybe I picked the wrong one, and we're going to go through another emotional roller coaster, and I'm going to get kicked in the heart muscles. But I'm trying to keep everything straight. I've got a very long list of Ren songs and like songs by other artists. But as I said in the previous video, we're going to try and do a little bit more deep dives into specific artists when they are well liked by the channel, or that I connect with, or, you know, that it makes sense to get into. We've done a few of them, Ginger, Bandmade. I'd also like to get into doing several Stupendium songs, another great community of people that follow and watch them. So yeah, I'm getting a feel for the way I like to do these things. You guys have been hitting me with a lot of great suggestions, both for the channel and what content to check out. Please continue to do so down in the comments. Hit me with what you got. While you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. You know, do the things that engage the algorithm, keep us small creators growing. It's been really marvelous to be able to do this alongside the gaming content that I love to do. Gaming and music have always been my passions, and to be able to do different stuff that blends them together and takes me down both paths, whether they're parallel but separate or meeting somewhere at a crossroads. I absolutely love that I get to do all of that. I spent a lot of my life producing and playing and just being totally engrossed in everything music, and then I've spent a lot of my life doing gaming and content for gaming too. So I love doing this channel. This channel is fantastic. I love doing this series. There are so many great artists, and including Ren. Ren is definitely like up there as far as like surprises in the best possible way from doing all this. So yeah, I guess there's nothing too much more to say than that, other than thank you. So I'm going to make sure that we're in the right window, because, you know, I always screw up and accidentally stop recording. But we're not going to do that this time. We're going to jump in, check it out, and see what's what. Also, this is live retake. I'm hoping it's the right track. Yell at me if not.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the break.
Wait a second. No fucking shit. I try not to curse in these videos, but what? 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 I mean, I know he's a little different in all of his videos. He definitely has this versatility, but that is the first time I've heard that voice come out of it. That's cool. Hell yeah.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime, but we don't hide when it rains now. I learned my lesson at the same time. Where did it go? Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go? Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking.
All right, I'm just like, I'm a little stun locked at the moment. I'll bring this back. I mean, obviously, I'm just floored by the fact that he's got so much versatility in his vocal styles across these different songs. This came completely out of left field. I'm like, wait, what? And he's nailing it. He's nailing the style, both vocally and on the guitar. The bass player is holding it back in the pocket. I can appreciate that as a bass player. And they've got such classic tone going on that, like, very, like, era appropriate based on the imagery and the style of song that they're going with. It's just really cool. One thing I do like, though, I'm not really a big classic rock, classic music, or like funk. I'm too much of a, like, I'm too spoiled by modern production. I've never really gotten into the more classic, quote unquote, stuff. But what I like about this is that it's got a classic vibe, but with like a modern polish to it. I like well polished things. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the, like, one mic in the room, gritty, noisy recording type thing. I respect the hell out of the artists who do it, and there's some of those recordings that I do really like for the content of it. But being that I've spent a lot of time engineering and producing and doing the technical side of things, I really appreciate a well polished, well done production, which this has in spades. While still maintaining that feeling and vibe of the classic tone, both tone of the instruments and voices, as well as like the feeling and the tone of the room and the vibe. Really cool. And of course, it's a Fender Jazz P bass. I think that's a P bass because it's got the split pickup, and a Fender Telecaster looks like. I have a Fender Jazz bass. Had my first bass was a P Jazz combo. Back there, that's a Carvin, which is not really your more classic style. I will try not to nerd out too hard on music gear. I've been a gear slut my entire life, whether it's the instruments themselves, the amplifiers, the interfaces, the compressors, the EQs, the speakers. I mean, the speakers are probably the best part of my whole setup here, and I'm using the same microphone that they're all using. It's a Shure SM7. It's probably the 7B, which is the one I have because it's the more modern one. They don't make the original SM7 anymore. So, very cool. Well, let's listen to more.
About the same ground, but we don't hop when it rains down. I learned my lesson at the same time. Ooh, where did it go? Back on Saturday, when I noticed you call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it go?
Yeah, P bass, split pickup. It's usually the P or the Jazz. They both have a similar body shape and neck style. Headstock is, classic Fender style headstock. Yeah, great tone. I feel like I should have known that right off the bat. I defaulted in my head. I was like, it's probably a Jazz bass, but no, it's not. The Jazz would be like a little bit bitier of a tone. Again, nerdy for gear. Love gear. Was kind of obsessed with it. Still kind of am obsessed with it. This is fun. I'm gonna be real with everybody. Stylistically, this is not something I would listen to in general. It's a really nice change of pace. Definitely cool to see him do something that isn't just like gut-wrenchingly emotional and he's just having fun, because it's good to have fun. Even if you are that type of person who is serious and has a message to send, you can't live your whole life being torn to pieces. I mean, you can, but it's nice to see that the guy can have a little fun, smile sometimes, do something lighthearted. Thank you guys for suggesting checking out some of his more lighthearted stuff. Very cool. His other stuff, like High Ren, I listened to over and over again. I could definitely see listening to Sick Boy repeatedly. I'm going to be checking that out a lot. Tale of Jenny and Screech, I liked it. I haven't really listened to it much since we did the reaction video. I'm probably not going to listen to this song too much. I'm just trying to be honest with everybody, and I'm not casting shade or anything like that. It's just stylistically, this is not generally the style of music I like. It is staggeringly impressive that he's doing it, though. It is pretty mind-blowing that he's got that much range in his style. But that being said, we've got another like 3 or so minutes, so let me stop yapping for a hot second while we check out some more of it.
Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it let it go? Let it go. 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 Let it go.
Nice.
Let's take 'em back to 17-4, inherently poor, myself on the breakdown. Talk is secondary, first my specialty, naughty bars on the rap.
No, that's more like what I've heard before is that Ren style. I'm not even sure what to say, guys. Thank you for coming and listening to my nonsense and ramblings all these times. It means the world to me. I'm just kind of like, it's nice to have the opposite side of the emotions watching one of his videos. You know, I'm usually holding back the tears. Right now, I'm just like giggly.
Let's take 'em back to 17-4, inherently poor, myself on the breakdown. Talk is secondary, first my specialty, naughty bars on the rap like nicotine, sound so addicting, click, click, zippo, flip, caddy, daddy, hit the green, soak up dopamine, I mean dope scheme, take more head than the blade of a guillotine, Filipina, you should have seen her, she likes girls but I turn Tina, Angelina, wanna raid her tomb, ocarina, with the Zelda moves, sound so smooth, wax strip groove, don't stay still, wanna make that move, thought for food, colour scheme nude, massive like jungle, shy but rude, and the world is yours, that's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the world is more than a place in space on a spinning ball. And for now that's all, back to 1974. Back on 74.
So he does throw some serious stuff in there. There's some meaningful bits in that section. But still, you know, he's still grooving. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go? Ooh,
Great reverb.
just a lonely day, and I lost at sea. Another cast away, nobody here but me. More loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an
I know this song.
SOS. Sending out an SOS.
Figured it was like I was like, I know that title, Message in a Bottle. I was like, I think this is probably going to be a cover, but you never know. Some artists do their own thing and happens to be like something else too. Cool. I'm not a total idiot.
Not an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Message in the bottle, yeah. Message in the bottle,
So, yeah, talent level, what I've come to expect from Ren. He's just top notch at everything he does. Nails it on the vocals. Guitar playing is fantastic. Tone of the record and songs is just perfect for what it is. Unlike the other stuff, though, this is not really my particular style of taste in music. So talent level through the roof. Very impressed. Nice to smile and see him having some fun. Probably not one I'm going to be listening to much, though. And I want to make sure that these reactions stay genuine and truthful. I'm not trying to be here to just blow smoke up people's asses and be like, yeah, you guys like it, so I like it. I like it in the sense that is super well done and super cool. But as far as a style that I would listen to, this is not a style I would listen to in general. Not my cup of jam. But it was really nice to see him do something like that. And it is a very good showcase for the versatility and talent that he has. So great experience. Looking forward to checking out the next one. I will be here doing these a lot. We're going to do a few more by Ren. I'm going to try and go through and pick some of the more popular ones that were suggested by you guys. We'll continue doing a few more of these. We'll probably then take a little bit of break and jump around to a few different random artists that were suggested by the community and in the comments. Then we'll jump in and do a longer section of another artist. The fine print that just popped up is one of the suggested videos. I did a reaction to that, and there's a lot of Stupendium stuff I want to check out. They do a big crossover between gaming and music. A lot of their stuff is gaming related, songs about the different games and worlds within. And since this is also a gaming channel, I like the idea of doing that. So that'll be a mini series that's going to come up. But there's more Ren on the way. Don't worry. The next few videos are definitely going to be about our guy. Great talent. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves out there. Be well.
Keep it right.